Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they ended up running themselves out of time.
Hurry up, here we go.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And able to get a little more breathing room out to the 5-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. They'll drop the throw, eluding the pressure right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Short throw, pick 6 right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Drops it underneath for Collins. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be second and 11.
Now let's go. 3-19. 3-19.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with third and about 6 yards to go.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
He'll look. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down.
Detroit! Detroit! Gone! 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 Gone!
They're going to try and throw. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. This quarterback now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's first and 10.
Let's go! 3-19.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He gets this one to Michael Crabtree. Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
The gun, they'll look to throw. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90. Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. It's caught left side by John Brown. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They go play action here on first down. This will be caught at about the 6. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Well, it didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39, green 39.
Back to throw. Rolling, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field.
They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
Difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 24 yards.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
And on the ground they go with a running back. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The Ravens moving quickly here as the clock runs.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
They'll look to throw here. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Carlos Dunlap, he's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year.
The Ravens on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
They'll set up a throw. Flushed out right. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Hayden Hurst with touchdown number. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
The Ravens on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they'll go on the ground. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. Back to throw here. Being chased out left. It finds Crabtree for the completion. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot. And they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. It's complete to Snead. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
On play action, they'll throw. Out to his left. Caught left side to Crabtree. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. Nice chunky yardage picked up there.
And he's going to take this one down to the 25. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Let's go.
They're going to look to throw. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
That was 3rd down throw, but it misses. come out throwing here on first down. Flushed out right. He rifles one that's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for a Bengal. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Buying time to his left. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. William Jackson with a pick. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looked like a Raven was able to get in there, and they will indeed keep the possession. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now back to throw. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep. And got his man complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play that time for the Ravens. 59 yards.
Over!
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Hayden Hurst.
No. Check. Patriot. Now let's go. Green 39.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. 12 yards the pickup there, good for a Raven first.
Detroit! Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
Now a play fake here on first down. Steps away. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Michael Crabtree with touchdown number. They'll look to throw now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Back to throw now on first down. Dancing to his left. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
4 down, 4 down. 36. Now let's go.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. Incomplete. And there we saw rolling right out of the pocket. Maybe his momentum taking him toward that sideline led him a little too far.
Yeah, that is difficult, isn't it? Plus, you're closing down your space, right? You're shortening the field for your receivers. And their inclination is to go towards the sidelines as fast as the quarterback is as well. Hard for them to throttle down and leave themselves with enough room to stay in bounds and catch the ball.
And that will be incomplete as well. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because...
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And now the Bengals are going to call another timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And incomplete.
Well, partner, so much for the mismatch. How about the guy at the second level, that big linebacker, able to run with the receiver and make a play on the football?
Collins now the lone man in the backfield, 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looked like a Raven was able to get in there, and they will indeed keep the possession. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. As the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? They'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Well, there's a bunch of pressure that time on 3rd down. They nearly...
Charles, we saw a lot of points.